line of the NFL. And we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Dolphins and the Bills. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit...
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Buffalo. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
He's got that complete to Knox. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw again. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Allen on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ray Davis, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Now, faking the give. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. 3rd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Huntley. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Huntley now. That's taken in by Achane. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. To throw is Huntley. And that is incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Now he'll air one out. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Hollins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. He'll get it inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. One more time going up top with Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Allen to the air. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football as the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Huntley. That's to the outside. He's got Smith.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Allen to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Now he'll run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
He gets it to Samuel, left side.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now Allen. He's got that complete to Knox.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's into the hands of Coleman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw again, it's Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Throwing, Huntley. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's 3rd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Dolphins 3.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. The number 3 overall pick, Drake May, has a touchdown pass. From there, we head over to Atlanta to check out the Falcons.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
He's brought down by a gain of 7. First down, Miami.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now Huntley. And he finds Tyreek. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On the handoff, this is Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Here's Huntley. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Man in motion is Berrios. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Bills 17, Dolphins 10.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and Curtis Samuel getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Allen. He finds Hollins on the ground. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll motion over Samuel. One more time going up top with Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Allen going to throw again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. That is caught left side by Waddle. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. Into the hands of Berrios. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll run here. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Huntley now. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. To throw is Huntley. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Now Allen on 1st down. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And in motion here is Hollins. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. On fourth down, on is Sam Martin to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. That one brought in by Berrios. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. That's complete. It's Waddle. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Hey, get Pepper. Now Huntley. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down. It's a pistol snap for Huntley. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Bills. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.